What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. Well, I just seen this really childish video of Tyson Fury. I don't know if he's on some kind of stairmaster, versa climber, whatever. What he's doing is he's on something. He's moving. His little yes man, Joseph Parker, sitting back there ad-libbing everything he says. Someone else is in the room with him. I don't remember who the hell it was, but he's basically back to calling Usyk the ugly little man, bug-eyed, ugly, messed up teeth, blah, blah, blah. And then he says that he's addressing all of the haters out there that's mad because he got 70%. Who gives a shit about how much money you got, man? You're Mr. I don't care about the money. The money doesn't make me who I am, right? Mr. I don't care about the money. Now that's all you talk about is money. Yeah. Anyway, the guy is saying all of this nonsense. And I'm sitting here just looking at the video. I'm not shocked about anything. It's pretty much Tyson with the antics and just acting like a big ass kid, screaming, yelling, hollering. And this is, I guess, what he thinks is entertaining. It obviously entertains his sheep. Okay. Who cares about your money, Fury? Who? I mean, I feel it's unfair. You know, Tony Bellew felt that was unfair, that he wouldn't have took that damn 70-30. And Frank Warren has all these words about Tony Bellew because of whatever. Yeah. Well, here's my thing. We know that Lawrence Okole is in training with Javan Sugar. And there's been no questions as to who's training Tyson Fury. What's going on with Fury. Right? Javan Sugar has been in his corner. And I won't be shocked if this fight does not happen. You know, in April, like they're saying. See you in 6 weeks, right? Middleweight and all that. I won't be shocked if Tyson Fury fakes an injury. And this fight gets postponed. And for people that may say, yeah, but he might lose out. No, he's not afraid of losing out. Why? Because of the 70-30? No, he knows Usyk wants to be undisputed. He knows this. Usyk is on his ass. He knows this. So, he's not concerned about losing out. He's yelling how he's in the best shape of his life and all this stuff. Yeah, okay, whatever. Just the same clown antics. If the fight's postponed, it's because, one, he didn't really expect Usyk to accept the terms, and he's not in the shape he claims he's in. You know, two, if the fight is without Javan Sugar Hill being there, you know, and the fight gets postponed, well, I'm pretty sure if that would be the case, then he would end up having Javan Sugar Hill back, you know, in his corner to train him. And without Javan Sugar Hill, he's just training with Joseph Parker. He's just training with himself. Him and just Joseph Parker. What do you? I mean, think about it. No Sugar Hill, no trainer. Now, despite who he may be training with in the gym that people are not talking about, it's not being, because think about it. Who's going to be in his corner? He would be completely stupid without the proper training and think he's just going to go in there and beat Usyk. Like, if he's underestimating Usyk or thinking Usyk is too small for him, he's really thinking like, oh, I'm going to beat this guy easier. Fuck a banana peel. Usyk will go in there and probably embarrass him. But regardless, this fight may not happen. I have to see it to believe it. This fight may not happen in 6 weeks like he's claiming. And the fact that he keeps emphasizing, see you in 6 weeks. It's like the third, fourth video he's done made addressing Usyk and talking shit. And basically, the fact that he's lying, saying that Usyk is trying to make a rematch clause stipulation, all this stuff. Why would you care anyway? Frank Warren was on that show, Talk Sport TV. And Frank Warren clearly said, what did he say? 4 months ago, You were all on board with the rematch clause and everything. Then Tyson wakes up, today and just, or whatever, yesterday, and just felt like, hey, you know what? No rematch clause. How about that? How about spicing things up and all this nonsense? So, you see, to go and try to support Fury with a lie, because several times in the past, Frank Warren has said one thing and Fury said something completely different. You understand? So, he tries to put that twist on, spicing it up to try to, I guess he figured, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Because here again, you're saying one thing and Fury sees it different. So if you guys all agreed on this, right? Why would you try to blame Usyk like he's doing something wrong, even if he wanted a rematch clause? Let me tell you something. And see, if that was the case, all Usyk would be doing is saying, no, these stipulations already here initially. What the fuck are you changing stipulations for, right? What's all this changing? No, we agreed to this. This is what it is. Now, Usyk goes in there and beat Fury, and Fury don't want a rematch clause all of a sudden. How long do you think it'd be before he put both of his feet in his mouth and start begging for a rematch clause? Not a clause, but a rematch. Huh? How? Think about it. You already lost, so what's the worst that can happen? You lose again? At the end of the day, because of the lies, the antics, how the stories don't add up with this guy, people act like they don't see this, but Tyson Fury is like, if you notice, anytime a fighter all of a sudden act like they have a complete hatred for another guy out of nowhere, just all of a sudden, it's always they try to do weird shit. Weird stipulations, something where they really don't want this fight, and they act like there's a hatred there, right? Think about it. Where's all this bitterness and anger coming from him towards Usyk? For what? Why? Because the man want to fight? So, if he really wants this fight, and he's really on board, like he's saying all this, I'm in the best shape of my life. Okay, let's see you do this without Javan Sugar Hill, and have another trainer that you've yet to name in 6 weeks. And after Frank Warren sat here and said that you yourself, everybody was on board with the stipulations, with the rematch clause and all, now Usyk made a video saying that the stipulations is on your team, the rematch clause, not mine, yours. Usyk is right to the point. He makes his videos, he say what he's going to say right to the point. Fury's with all this stupid yelling, screaming, talk about haters and people jealous and all this stupid, ignorant shit he's talking about. People, just remember, there's a big chance this fight might not happen in 6 weeks. And I feel that it may not. That this fight may be postponed to a further date. And if it does, it will probably be months down the line. And Tyson Fury, like I said, don't be surprised if he fakes a fucking injury. And then all of a sudden the fight has to be postponed because of. Don't be shocked. Because without the proper training, and that's my whole thing with that, and there's all this extra shit that he's talking, get his fans riled up behind him and I think, like, for one, Tyson Fury, I don't see how his actions don't turn people off. And it goes to show you that there's more sheep than men. Because, in all honesty, I don't follow no one, first off. I guess I like certain fighters more than others, but all of this, he's the man, he's the GOAT. No. Bottom line, I call a spade a spade. I don't change up for anything for anyone. Everybody get the same treatment from me. You do something, you eat the same way I'm saying what I'm saying about him. If it was Anthony Joshua, if it was any fighter that I ride for to win in a fight, and when I say ride for, I'm not the guy sitting there jumping up, pumping my fist and grabbing my head when you lose. No, I don't care about any of that. I definitely don't care about that. But I mean, there's certain fighters like, yeah, I'm gonna ride with him. I want to see him win that fight, even if it's those guys. And you guys know, I call it right down the middle. I don't sit up and make excuses for people. I don't try to make take something out of its contents and the contents that is meant to be and give it another meaning. That's what these fighters are doing, and they're fanboys. They don't, hold them to what comes out of their mouths. So again, Tyson Fury's acting real cocky as usual, talking about he got the 7:30 split, called Usyk a sausage and all this just stupid stuff that this guy says. Like, I don't know how this guy is in his goddamn 30s and act like a fucking kid, man. I honestly just like goofballs and me never got along. I just look at him sometime and he's talking and it's like, this is what you call entertaining, man? Acting like a big fucking kid, yelling, screaming, like you ever been on a basketball court and it's like all a bunch of little high school kids out there and you just look around like, what the hell am I doing out here, man, with these damn kids? This guy is just so immature, man. Bottom line, for me, when Wilder was holding that WBC belt hostage, I was actually glad he lost the fucking belt to Fury. Because at the time, Fury was talking like a champion. He was talking like he really wanted that smoke. And I also said, though, you never know. People change, or their true colors come out. All it takes is the right situation. And I felt like it was a better chance of Undisputed happening with Fury having that belt. I really was really hoping that would be the change. I didn't want Wilder to lose because I just wanted Wilder to lose. It was like, no, we need Undisputed to happen. And Wilder's not looking for that. His ego won't let him do it. Oh, man. Speaking about egos, nobody has a bigger ego than goddamn Tyson Fury. And he's doing nothing different from what Wilder was doing. Nothing different. Same shit. The only thing he hasn't done yet was made up a glove gate bullshit excuse and dumb shit like that and egg weights and all that. But he lies. He says things. And I don't care about this bipolar bullshit and all that. The guy just lies. He says one thing and does something different. And he knows that Usyk is not going to go back and forth with an argument match with him. Usyk is going to say what he's going to say right to the point, and he's done with all of that. But Fury tries to bait people in. Man, I'm going to tell you what I hope happened. Hopefully, and not for my sake, just I fight, this would be good for his ass. I hope when he goes home and fight, I hope he get booed. I hope his countrymen turn on him and cheer for Usyk. Because the shit that this guy's doing is ridiculous. He's showing you guys it's all about the fucking money. So you should really feel really stupid now for all the shit that y'all say about Floyd. When Usyk's fucking, well, here's either, but Usyk I like as a fighter, and Usyk is a stand-up guy to me. And I hope he stays that way. Hopefully he stays that way. But Fury doesn't have the fucking career that Floyd has had, not even close. At least Floyd put the work in before he started deciding to make his exit strategy, and it don't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Because like I said, he has a very stellar career. But here's a guy who had respect because it wasn't about the money. The money's going to come, but I'm here for the fight. I love to fight. Talking all this bare-knuckle bullshit. Always claim to be some bare-knuckle fighter. But then, yeah. So all that shit y'all said about Floyd, but here this motherfucker, that's all he's talking about is money. Wearing them ugly, loud, fucking colorful-ass suits and shit. And basically that's all he talks about. He went from saying he doesn't care about the money to he's not a businessman to basically that's all he talks about is money. That's all the fuck he talks about. Yeah, he's not a businessman, but he's always talking business. Always talking about dollars and cents, right? Okay. So please tell me how that makes sense to y'all. Just remember what I said. This fight may not happen in April. This fight may be postponed, and your boy Fury may pull a fake-ass injury to have the fight postponed. I don't think this fight happens in 6 weeks, but we'll see. Talk to me in the comment section. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.